Hello and welcome back. This is Snowrunner and we are in Sliprock Peaks. I'm MJ Haggis and we're also in the Dawn 71. We're going a bit more scouting, I think, today. The CK 1500 is going to have to wait a little bit longer, but we will get there, I hope. Right, we're at the back of the garage. I've just brought this guy out. We're going to go into the map. And this is the route I've set. Instead of going up to the left, we're going to go round. We're going to see if we can cut through the trees to see what this container loading area is like, and just drive along past the trailer store, out of there, and we're going to go into the repair hub to see if we get free repairs. I'm not getting my hopes up though. Then back out onto the main road, we're going to go south, take a right, head west on this junction and up the hill, and we're going to try and get to the CK going the correct route. Whether it's the right route and whether we're going to have enough fuel and all of that kind of stuff, I don't know yet. Now, there was that little route across this hill here. You can just see the road. But because we're going past the hub repair or repair hub, I thought we might as well just take this route. Then, hopefully, the intention will be to get to maybe this watch point number 2 and then down, what looks like down the hill to this watch point 3. Fingers crossed we can do all of that. Right, he's sleeping, so it's time to wake him up and get on the move. There's lights on. Oh, they're not. They just must be driving lights. Okay, don't need them really. So no changes to this guy. He's still damaged, but he's full of fuel. I've done no other add-ons. Now I'm steering to the right and it was just going straight on pretty much. Actually looks like his front wheels were floating above the ground there. I mean, I've given him full lock and then he just barely turns. No wonder I went off the road before. You've kind of got to let off the throttle and get the weight back over. I was wanting to go in there. That's safe to go in there without crashing. Right, nice and easy, everything on. Well, that's a bit of a steep drop. I think I'm going to try it though. If I go straight down, low ratio, don't go over the front. Kind of that is the perks of having a small Scout. Ooh, if lock off. You can kind of get away with those steep descents. Okay, that's all nice. Nothing hidden in there. There shouldn't be because we've opened it up with a watchtower. And that was another warehouse, was it? Get my bearings. So that's the parts warehouse and the next one's the trailer. That trailer there that I did see earlier, that is just for show, but this is the trailer shop. Okay, how bad are trailers? Everything's doubled, remember, so... Scouts. Some of them are still free, which is, you can't do much about it. If it's a mod trailer and it's free, then double the price of free, still free. But 11,600 for that now. So things are a little bit more expensive. There's an awful lot of free trailers in there. We may have to utilize that little bonus, but not just yet. What I was thinking though was a scout fuel trailer, if I can find one. Tell you what, I'll find the trailer and I'll bring you back before I buy it, or if I buy it. Right, back in a sec. Welcome back. Okay, I'll move the camera around. That is the one I was thinking. Off-road scout fuel trailer. It is free, but I feel that's a bit cheaty, so maybe the vanilla one until we suss out the cash situation. If we're going to make lots of money, then it may be not quite so bad. But there's so many to choose from, and some of them have ridiculous amounts of fuel. So we're just going to continue without and see how we get on. Having free trailers it's nice, but it kind of defeats the object of doing New Game Plus. Let's get all-wheel drive back up again, try and reduce the fuel usage, and try and stay on the road. Now this should be the repair hub. If it's working, turn, I've got full left lock there, and it's like, oh, telegraph pole appearing fast. Right, are we going to repair? No. Resupply repair parts, so maybe, let's press it and see what happens. Right, so it is a thing you pay for. Okay, can't do anything. That's supplies or fuel, so that's that. That's the spare wheel. Small roof rack, yeah, that's fine. What about myself? So it's purely resupply of the roof rack. Huh, what about the actual car? I want to repair the car. Interesting. Resupply of repair parts. Yeah, I suppose that is what it is, but it's a repair hub. I thought maybe it would repair the car there somewhere too. Oh well. And I'm wasting fuel down to 31 litres already. This is not going to work. We're not going to make it anywhere up that hill with that fuel consumption. I need to think, do we bring out the scout fuel trailer that I was talking about? Because I feel that up that way, up that hill, is a long way. I've used about 12 litres already, and I've barely got out of the garage. Okay, it has been idling, but you don't use so much fuel when you're just at idle. And we want to... Oh, that's a scout flatbed. We've got to go a long way, and that's all off-road. We're going to need a trailer. Okay, tell you what, I'm going to do another jump cut. I'm going to grab a trailer, a scout fuel trailer, and bring you back once I'm on this road again, just to save a bit of time. Okay, in a sec. Okay, I'm back. But I also went back to the garage, just because I thought, oh, let's put the fuel engine off just to save it again. I switched to the ice tires because we're going up into the mountains. There may be ice, and they have the exact same stats as what the previous off-road tires do, which was pretty good for mud, but excellent for ice, and now also excellent for off-road. Not so much mud. Mud's just good. But anyway, that gives us a little bit extra. They cost 2,000 more than what the previous tires were, so it might be an investment. This is the standard vanilla Scout Fuel trailer, cost 11,000, I think it was. Quite expensive, and only 900 litres. But anyway, we're going to give it a go. And we used 4 litres to get here from the garage, so that wasn't too bad. Steering on asphalt is as bad as ever. And putting highway tyres on is just not going to happen. Come on, little guy, up you go. I mean, that's a big, heavy tank. Whoa. You almost need, like, a front weight. This thing does not want to go in a straight line. I do apologise. Or when you want it to go in a straight line, it won't. Finally, we'll get off the road. Oh, suddenly it steers. I mean, he's only using, what, 2 litres a minute roughly. Much more controllable though. Still feels like the front end is floating above the air. Ooh. If these are the types of off-road trails that we're going to encounter, then it's not going to be too bad. If it gets a little bit worse, I'll be sticking the all-wheel drive on. It might be wise, to be honest, but we're moving. like this little road is almost designed for a little scout. It's quite narrow with rocks in it. Yeah, gonna need all-wheel drive. And the lot. This is probably when we get to the top of a hill, whoa, and find out there's a scout fuel trailer up here already. Rocks are playing hardball. Come on, get off the rocks. There we go. Yeah. You're back in the same spot. Come on, little Dawn. Get up. Where are you off to? Need a tree that's further away than that. Come on. The winch is getting pulled. There we go. We're up. I've been so spoiled by using my Land Rover in the past for scouting. Forget how difficult it can be. He does not want to go up there either. Right, give me a tree. Go on. Right, we're up. I feel like the tyres were in the air enough to not tie up the diff though. Come on, you gonna go over there? Oh, please, just keep going forwards. Whoa, we're wheeling. No, get him on the ground. Right, another tree. Don't go over there. Power on. Yeah, that's it. Those little bushes are quite good because they will support the weight of the little Dawn. Oh, that's a nasty little one down there. We go around that rock to the left. Go on, get out of there. Oh, look how steep that is. See, the wheels are in there. They shouldn't be getting any diff lock tying up there. This is hard going. Keep going. I mean, the little autonomous winches aren't the most powerful, but in this scenario, you almost have no choice. Right, and brake back on. Let's switch to the next tree. Or bush. Tree. Power on and brake. Go. Oh no, it's giving way. Go on, catch on something. No. You rubbish bush. Oh no, no, no. Okay. That's a precarious one. So close, but the biggest tree's behind that one. I need to kind of get over to the right now. But that's asking for trouble. Don't pull me over, don't pull me up. No! Did not want to roll over. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't feel like I'm making much progress here. Go on, stay in the ground. Stay in the... Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Come on. Get up there. Oh, we are so close to the base of that tree there. Nothing in front. Gonna have to give that little tree the benefit of the doubt. Oh. Go on, get over that rock. I'm just wasting fuel here, spinning the tires. Right, okay. I'm resting against the tree now. What a climb. Didn't actually expect it to be as bad as this. Tactical throwing out of the winch there as the bonnet went up into the air. Come on, keep going. $10 litres of fuel left. Come on. Now we're making reasonable progress. Go on. I don't even feel like we're anywhere close to the top of the hill though. Not when you look at that. Quick glance, 7 litres of fuel. Proper rock crawling stuff. Get out of the bush. Five litres, we're into the red. We're gonna have to refuel if we can just get to the top of this little ledge here. Oh, no trees again. It's not ideal. I don't like using the side winch for that. Just pull us over a wee bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good tree. Right, get up. And then we'll get this thing fueled. Right, trailer's up, right. Refuel. Right, engine off. Let's have a wee look at the map where we're at. Oh my life, we're probably halfway up the hill. I hope you enjoy watching me struggle getting up hills, because that's pretty much what the rest of this is going to be. Not getting much exploration done. In fact, you know what? Time is ticking on. Why don't I'll get us up the hill in my own time. Even a speeded up won't be very interesting. It'll be me jumping about and winching all the way up the hill, which is not particularly good. So if I maybe get us up the top so the descent can see what's on the other side, that'll be a bit more interesting because I don't think there's much up here. And you can see I'm even struggling just now. So I will be back. Anything, I'll keep it recorded though. If anything exciting happens, like a nasty crash or whatever, it'll all be recorded for you to laugh at my ineptitude. Yeah. So I'll see you at the peak, or once we're at the, well, basically I'll bring you back once we're up at right at the top of this last visible area. Deep breath. See you in a sec. Oh, welcome back. That was torturous. We are almost, I would say, at the peak. I mean, there's a little bit higher ground to the left, but we are at the top of the road. On the map, I haven't made it to where I was hoping I was making it. It's not far. It's not far, but that seems to be the peak. We've gone into the snow, as you can see, but that was hard going. Maybe a big off-road truck with super high tires would probably find that an absolute piece of cake. But this little Dawn is not designed for that. So again, we're almost out of fuel, so time to top back up again. I was making fairly decent progress initially in the snow, and then it just got worse and worse. Even that I would have accepted, but it was just, yeah, I had to use the winch and just pull myself, pretty much like what I'm going to do now, just to keep moving. And I was so reliant on little bushes and stuff not getting ripped out the ground, because I was almost at the point where I was going to run out of bushes and trees to get moving again. It is very slow going. In fact, I'm not even at that. That must be the top, but I thought it was actually going through that way. But I'm not. And that's with chains on, with what would be classed as good in the mud. Again, I'm going to say, in mitigation, pulling a big heavy 900 litre fuel tank behind a little Dawn is certainly not the way to go. If I ditched the fuel tank, I'd probably have managed that a lot easier. But the idea is going to be to get the Dawn and fuel tank up to where the CK is, or close as, because I need to get close to find out how much fuel it's going to need. I could probably find out in the map actually. Release, give me another one. I'm just kind of release the winch, attach the winch, pull, release, reattach, pull. It ain't pretty, but it kind of works. Right from behind it, I've got full right lock. That one over there, yeah, back one towards the road. Oh boy. I could have, that would have been almost a 2-episode trip up here. It's just taken that long. Either Remo's getting very clever with his map designs to the point where he knows roughly what you're going to do, and he's preemptively going, right, you're going to go that way, let's make the route to the vehicle you're after the complete opposite. Right, this has got to be the summit. Look, we're going downhill finally. Are we going to get any momentum now? Probably not. Yeah, as soon as I release the winch, it's going. No, got to go into the medium of the low ratios. This is heavy duty. It's moving, but at a snail's pace. In fact, I think I saw a snail overtake me earlier. Right, I brought you kind of up to speed. Oh, there's a couple of junctions there. Didn't see them before. But what I'll do is I will carry on round to that last waypoint there, and I'll bring you back again, see if we can find that CK. So just to save a bit of time, I'll do another jump cut. So deep breath and carry on crawling. Back in a sec. Welcome back once again. Okay, we are close. We are within about 80 meters of the CK. I'm at the top of the hill, and what a view if it wasn't so murky down below. On the map, I can see where the road goes now. It snakes around and it looks like it comes back on itself. So the road, if I'm going to spin the map around a wee bit, that we were on doesn't look initially like it links up unless it's in this hidden bit, and I'm not getting my hopes up. So the question is, do we try and head straight for that? No trees or anything in there, so we need winch points. I don't know if the little Dawn can make it in there to rescue the CK, now that I'm looking at it now with the knowledge I've gained. We'll maybe try and head a little bit further over. I will probably have to ditch that fuel trailer. It might not be a bad idea to have one up there anyway, just in case. So maybe just leave it somewhere here and try and get down. Problem is, if we need to give this thing fuel, which I suspect we do because it's completely broken, is we need to come back up to get the fuel then. There's a few dilemmas here. Or, if I show you the map again, or we go down to this corner down here and drop the fuel off. That might be wise, and then try and head in towards the CK, because it's literally, where are we at there? Drop that on it, so move it to the side. 82 meters, it's close. Very close. Right, I think we move forward a little bit further. Sometimes I was getting bits of snow where it was actually like that. It was actually really good for moving on, and then sometimes you would disappear into the axle deep slow stuff. Like that. Where's that CK? Oh, it's right down that hill. Oh, I'm now thinking, do I use the momentum of downhill? Oh no, this could be really, really bad now. Oh, he's had a nasty one in there, but look, there's not a single bush or anything in there that I can use as a winch point. And taking the fuel trailer in there, I'm now thinking is not a good idea. Oh, big dilemma. Big dilemma. We've got fuel in the roof. I think we should go around the side, to be honest, and try and come in. Even if we're moving at that sort of a speed, we're moving is the main thing. Ditch the fuel trailer. I've got 20 litres on the roof. If we get the CK fixed, use the stuff on the roof rack just to give him some of his own power, if we can get him fixed engine wise mainly. We've got 5 tyres, so we don't have to worry about that if they're all popped. It's just getting moving. Again, I need winch points. But we're making very slow progress. Even the wheels on the fuel trailer barely want to move around. I'm kind of just dragging it. It's far from ideal. Can I get any other winch points? Nothing. But I need to be very careful, because if there's super snow down there, is all going to end in tears and another recovery. Still can't quite reach that tree over there for a winch point. You can't be far away from it. Occasionally, just occasions, little patches of solid snow that you could drive up onto and you get a right good move on, but it's only literally for about 10 meters. There we go. So what I might do is do a bit more of this, and I'll bring you back once I'm down the bottom corner, just to save you watching this, because this is going on quite some time without an awful lot of progress. So I want to catch that tree over there, please. There we go. So jump cut again, see you at the bottom. Oh, right, well, I did make progress, but it was a lot of winch points. You can see I've just kind of straight lined it down. I'm going to top up the little Dawn, and we're going to try and go and grab him. Even if we get a winch point on that CK, we might be able to drag him down the hill, but I doubt it. Let's just drop this fuel trailer once we've popped up. The roof rack as well. Definitely need that to the brim. Close that. Detach. Right, now's the big test. Can we make progress? Sometimes it still needs the medium of the low ratios, but I'm kind of going to go from this tree in, just as a direct line. What a faff for that CK. Basically what we've learned is bring a big truck for this kind of a job, not a little scout. So you get those little spurts of speed. But I honestly don't know if the snow is going to improve. Like, let's start throwing out the winch, see if we can catch hold of it. Not quite yet. Gonna be getting close. Oh, look at it, it's suddenly getting moving. Obviously we haven't got a trailer. Okay, how close do I need to get? That close. Right, I might as well just prepare for the turnaround. Right, stop there. Stop engine, save that fuel, repair. That guy, he's got 4 knackered tires. Okay, we'll give him one of them. The most important thing's probably going to be engine, suspension, and gas tank. So that's 200 and... Where am I off to? I'm sliding down the hill. Right. Right, that's all used up. At least we can give him fuel from the roof rack. Start with 10 litres, I think, just to get things moving. I want to get him on his wheel. Okay, that was incredibly easy. He did that himself. He's got to go back to the garage. Right, get some momentum downhill. Turn his engine on. He'll probably push me down the hill. Where are we going? Where's that tree? Again, it's one of those situations. He is definitely powering, because remember we had problems where we connected to a vehicle and it was like it was stuck in neutral even though he was meant to be powering himself. But he does look like he's actually driving, which is nice. Just not particularly fast. But that winch line is loose, mostly. Where's that tree? Oh, we're going to do this. We are going to do it. We're going to make it back. Maybe not all the way to a garage. Spinning the wheels up big styly. Slow it right down. Come on, little CK. Come on. Under your own steam, please. That's... I don't even know where the road is. I think that's the road. Yeah, it is. You can just see the tracks. So I need to kind of head for that. We're only using 1.6 litres a minute in the lowest ratio, pulling the CK. That's not bad. The one quick top up from that scout fuel trailer, and then make... I don't know how far it is to the main road now. Am I close enough to refuel? I'm just going to see if I can refuel from there. Scout fuel carrier, yes we can. Right, fill him up, fill me up. Right, okay, I think we can be good here. Come on CK, power. Your front wheels are definitely not turning. Right, quick check of the map. Right, engine off. My engine off. Map. Okay, I've set a couple of waypoints. Yeah, it's going to be a fair trek, and definitely that lower road does not link up. So I was kind of right. Unfortunately, you do have to go up and over. That's a long way in that horrible terrain. Anyway, right, get my engine back on, get his engine back on. Let's see if we can make any progress. See, now it feels like he's driving. Just not particularly fast. Don't need the chains for this kind of terrain. Mud tires is better in snow. Chains is only needed for the ice, so I might have done myself a little disservice by using the chains, because they're just classed as good as opposed to excellent, and I should have maybe bought the mud tires instead. But when you're going up into the mountains, you don't know what the mod makers decided to put down on the ground. Is it going to be ice roads? You don't know. His tires are definitely not turning, so he's not in four-wheel drive. In fact, even if I'm dragging the CK, your engine is supposed to be on. Unless he's got the problem with the gearbox and he's dropped into neutral, but then his wheels would still freewheel instead of being dragged. That is so frustrating. Right, where is the road? See, I'm thinking, am I just wasting my time dragging him at this snail's pace all the way down the hill? Tower up there, just spotted that. What's the bets we end up somehow up there? No, Remo. Really don't know. This guy's going to act like an anchor the whole way down the road. Even switching the engine off and back on again doesn't seem to make him want to go under his own steam. Whereas coming down the mountain from up there, he definitely seemed to be turning under his own steam. Definitely. If I thought that the snow and the ice, or the snow down here was going to get better and we're going to make quicker progress, I wouldn't quite mind so much. And when I'm using my winch to tow me through the ice, or the snow is a lot quicker, that's also okay. But when you're needing the winch to tow the CK, everything's slow. I mean, look at that, he's definitely not turning any wheels there. Well, certainly not the front ones. That's not much fun. And even then, I'm heading the wrong way to the garage. Why does it feel like he's now suddenly put himself into gear and he's... No, the back wheels aren't really playing. But we're making a bit more progress though. Suddenly that's good terrain. We've come out of the deep snow onto just like a thin scattering of snow across the road. Oh, temporarily. It's definitely downhill. What have we got downhill? I see buildings, water. What else have they got? Can't quite tell. Keep my eyes on the road, don't want to take the steep way down. Look at that road though, crikey. Kind of making progress. I'm not sure whether to just get them further down and then ditch him en route so he can get recovered by maybe something more appropriate. Lots of unknown answers to many questions. Be careful in this road in case you end up getting two wheels. That looks like it does. It dips away nasty. You could end up doing a sore one down that hill there. Right. Oh, suddenly I'm caught in something. What's that? I see his wheel is now low. I might not even get a choice on whether I get to pull him down the hill or not. Right, engine off on him. Engine off on me. Engine... map. Right, okay, where does that road go? Yeah, this is just a road that's leading somewhere. I just want to get down onto decent ground. Oh man, what a trek over that hill. What was that all about? You can't even call it a shortcut. And I think this road here leads to that watch point, and I should have, in hindsight now, gone for the watch point, not the CK. And I don't even think chucking the CK off the cliff to try and get him would get you down anywhere near the bottom. It just gets you on another ledge before the next cliff. Oh man. Right, I'm going to leave the CK there and carry on the adventure. So we're going back up, dragging the CK up that little next road bit there is going to be almost impossible. Is the road going to get any better? It's just mud and snow everywhere. Making decent progress now, but don't fall down the hill. Yeah, I don't think I'd have pulled the CK anywhere near the top of this little... Oh no, oh no. Oh, that was lucky. He was doing a wheelie there, did you see it? Luckily I got a winch in to pull my nose down again. Power on. Let's try that again. Low revs. Oh boy, thank you, Bush. That was almost a backflip. Where is that watchtower that's further up? Can we get up to it? I can't even move the camera to a position where I can see up the cliff. I can see down the way. Oh boy. Yeah, let's not look down the way. Definitely some significant looking buildings down there though. Right, I'm going to stop there. Again, I'm going to look up the hill. Where is that watchtower? How far is that? 266 meters. Way over there. Ah, not a chance. That's a shame. Sorry, tree, don't cause any trouble. There we go. Right, we're over. You move so briefly at a decent speed and then it's back to the slow stuff. It's so... I am sorry guys, I have no idea what I can do to make it a little bit more interesting, but that's the exploration side. I don't know the map. It's some sort of little turning spot up here. We're almost at the bottom of the snow line. But that's not tempting me to take a shortcut. Where does this road get down? I mean, why would he put a road up here? That's lulled me into a complete false sense of security. I can even see the watchtower now, but there's no way of getting up there. That might be a job for something like the Antarctic BHF. Massive 71-inch tires. You could probably storm through this snow. Only problem there is, we don't have the money to buy it. We're skint again. The road is definitely descending though, if you look into the distance. There's a watchtower right above us. Making a little bit of progress now, but I feel like this episode's just been a slow slog all the way up over the top of the hill, through the mud, then to the snow. We did get to the CK 1500, but we didn't really achieve the aim of getting them down to ground level, or down to garage level, somewhere down there. Come on. Oh, have a wee snooze while we head to the next bit. If this road continues on for a long distance, I'm going to have to call it and we'll have to figure it out in the next episode. Where does the road go? Yeah, it just keeps on going and going and going. I'm down to 18 litres of fuel plus the roof rack. Frustrating. Yeah. I mean, there is that Watchtower Road does continue, so I wonder if it will eventually link up with maybe all three roads, but way further on. Oh, man. Going to be one of those maps. I do enjoy exploring, but I like to make a little bit more progress than that, generally. We've got a watchtower out that way, and it looks as if that's much... Oh no, it doesn't look much lower. That looks like it's up another massive hill. In fact, can we even see that? It is. I can just see... I can't get the camera into a better position because of that tree there. Nope. You can just see it's... There's the watchtower there. Oh man, we've got to do another mountain range. Right, anyway, this guy's fallen asleep already. He's absolutely exhausted. So am I with that. We did nothing but traipsy through snow and mud. Maybe we'll get better in the next episode. Who knows? You have to come back and see. Thank you very much for enduring this with me. You'll see me again soon. Bye for now.